Welcome back to a sequel to previous podcast about the hot debate on if AI is killing traditional business consulting. For those who have not watched this episode, they can do so and the link is provided in the description box. I'm your host Sid and today we are uncovering the raw truth about how AI tarnished Deloitte's reputation and the burning question about AI ethics in business consulting. Veterans who are grinding away at Big Four or a boutique consulting firm and the rookies alike who are dreaming of that corner office, pay attention. That AI tool you are banking on to shine and believe it to be your best friend? Well, let me tell you, that AI tool, that innocuous looking, efficiency improving AI tool would tank your career, and that too at a lightning speed overnight. It's not a hype or a hypothetical scenario. It's a warning and a wake-up call that is as real as it could get. Stick around because by the end of this podcast, you will question every single AI-generated report you have ever given to a client. And it will give you lots of sleepless nights thinking about what if. Let's start with the bombshell. The consulting world is buzzing with headlines about Deloitte's USD $440,000 fiasco with the Australian government. Deloitte admitted using AI to whip up a report riddled with fake references, bogus quotes. In short, a total disaster. And courtesy Mr. AI. Deloitte, it was forced to issue a partial refund. But it's not the refund that's the real cost. The real cost is a battered reputation and a shattered client trust that no money or no refunds could even fix. Believe me, even if Deloitte would have not just done a partial refund, they would have done a 200% refund of the fees, the client would never ever go back to them. And the reason? Trust, once shattered, cannot ever be put back again. This isn't a one-off glitch, it's a screaming red alert for the consulting world, signaling a crisis that could sink your next big project and even a client relationship that you built over decades of hard work and sleepless nights. AI can crunch data, summarize insights, and spit out analysis faster than a junior analyst charged by aspirations to outshine and outsmart, and of course, on triple espressos. But here is the hard truth. AI is like that nagging spouse who doesn't know when to stop and where to stop and what to quote. Now, without you realizing, AI can spiral out of control, churning out fake facts, inventing quotes, and amplifying biases like a machine gone wild or even a bull in a china shop. If you are the one who's signing off AI-generated reports or AI-generated outputs or AI-generated recommendations to a client, it's your reputation on the chopping block, and you are the one who will bear the cost when that AI-generated recommendation bombs. As consultants, practicing or aspiring, we are at the epicenter of this ethical earthquake. The epicenter of this earthquake could be broken down from several intertwined perspectives. Let's look at the first big bad wolves. Wolf number 1, biases and fairness. Now AI trained on skewed data, it spits out discriminatory advice. Imagine advising a bank on loans and your AI tool quietly favors one demographic profile over another. The result? Lawsuits are waiting to happen or even loss of customer. The big bad wolf number 2. Consider transparency. AI's infamous black box. How do you explain a recommendation when even the AI algorithm cannot? Clients demand accountability, not rabbits pulled out of a magician's hat. And then there is oversight. AI lacks soul. It won't flag when something smells off. It won't sense when something feels wrong. And remember, IBM's Watson suggesting unsafe cancer treatments? Yeah, that's the nightmare I'm talking about. Now let us also move to data privacy. In consulting, where we handle sensitive quantitative and qualitative data related to finance, HR, or even strategy, ignoring ethics isn't just sloppy. It's miserable. It's illegal. It's insane. Privacy breaches under GDPR or the EU Act? The fines could bankrupt a boutique consulting firm. Last but not the least, let's talk about sustainability. Going green. Let me tell you that AI that you use to provide solutions to your clients, it guzzles energy like a V8 engine, adding to a carbon footprint. And remember, all this while we preach green strategies to our clients, and those strategies crafted by the AI gas guzzlers. Now, a message for aspiring consultants. If you think that AI will hand you easy wins and move you up the ladder faster and easier, think again. This technology is flattening and actually has flattened the pyramid. It has automated the grunt work like research and summaries. What about junior roles? Literally vanishing. But here is where you can find your edge and stay in the race ahead of everyone else. Master your ethics early. Learn to spot AI pitfalls, and you will stand out in interviews. Remember, the firms are not hiring code monkeys and cookie cutters. They want ethical and logical orchestrators who pair AI speed with human judgment. Now my thoughts to share with you the battle-hardened pros. AI Advent is your reinvention moment. Leading firms are stepping up. Deloitte's trustworthy AI framework with chief ethics officers and bias checks. Not to forget BCG's 5-pillar approach. Strategy, governance, tools like red teaming so as to stress test the AI results. And also noteworthy is McKinsey's 7 principles from explainability to sustainability with tech trust teams auditing in real time. These aren't fluffy policies. They are the shields against the next Deloitte disaster. Implement them or watch competitors eat you for breakfast. My message to both pros and the rookies. The message is crystal clear. AI isn't replacing us. AI cannot replace us. AI at the best and is actually redefining us. But remember that without ethics, AI is a double-edged sword that could devastate not just your career, but also your firm. Consultants and firms that cut corners will lose trust, clients, jobs, and billions. In Deloitte's case, we learn a lesson that the harm outweighs the hype. In an era where AI generates 1,000-page reports in seconds, the winners are not the fastest. The winners are the ones who wisely wield human judgment as logic. In short, own the outcome and never ever allow AI to own you. Think about if your next big pitch hinges upon an AI insight that's ethically flawed. How do you pivot? In the comments below, share your AI horror stories or wins or drop your questions. I will tackle them in the next episode. Now, it's time for my parting thoughts for you to dwell upon. Always remember that in consulting, ethics and logical outlook isn't optional. These are your tickets to the top. Ethics and logics are not check boxes. These are your lifeline. Until next time, stay focused, stay informed, stay sharp, and stay ethical. This is Sid signing off. Bye-bye and take care.